Hi guys, my name is Steph and today I wanted to do this tutorial of the look that I'm wearing right now and also do a review of the new Metalmatte eyeshadow palette from Kat Von D. I recently got this on the mail. I purchased it a few days ago on Sephora.com. I think they also have it at Kat Von D's website, the one that she sells the makeup. Yeah, so I bought this palette and because I had a lot of matte colors and it had a lot of metallic colors. So it had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 9 metallics and 13 matte shadows. And I decided to purchase it and see how it looks. So I did this makeup. I mostly use the purple tones in this. So this is how the packaging of the outside looks. And you opened it, and then once you open it, you get this little thing where it shows you like a few looks, how to achieve it, and what colors and everything. Yeah, so they have like some looks like goth related. I don't know if it's goth or metal related type of looks, but the palette looks like this. It's just like how it looks on the box, and then the back of it is the colors, each color, the name, and yeah. And then it feels kind of like the other Kat Von D eyeshadows, very sleek, kind of thick, not as thin as the Lorac ones, but they're very sleek, and they're this one is pretty big actually. Like compared with her normal palettes, this one it's pretty big. The normal palettes probably go up to here. So I actually brought one of my palettes that I have. This is the palette that I have from her, the Eye Contour palette. This is her normal size palette that she has, and this one is a new one. So when you compare them, it's this much bigger. So it's like, now you can see how much bigger it is from the regular palette that she usually has, but it's pretty much the same. It has the name, I guess, of the palette on the front, and then on the back it just has the names of the eyeshadows and I guess what each eyeshadow is. So when you open this, it has a mirror like always on the top, like a really nice mirror, and then in here it has all the eyeshadows. So these are all the eyeshadows. As you can see, they're really nice. What I like about Kat Von D's eyeshadows is they're very pigmented. The Shade and Light palette is the only one that I have purchased so far, but it was really pigmented. Oh, and actually I had purchased another one. I think it was called Vida Loca or something like that, and that one was really pigmented and it was really colorful. I did use some Fix Plus for some of these eyeshadows just because I always use it for metallic shadows, because I feel like that makes it way more intense and that's how I like it. And I think none of the eyeshadows that I have used are as intense as I like it to be. So I'm gonna show you. As you guys can see, these are the swatch on my hand of all the matte shades that we have in here. I feel like this one you can't really see because it's very much like the tone of my skin, but you can see they're pretty pigmented, all the shades, especially like the metallic ones. I really liked them. They were really buttery, like all of them were buttery. They were not really powdery. So as I show you in that little clip, they're not powdery. They're very buttery. I really like it. I feel like she kind of improved on her formula, because from the Shade and Light palette, that was a little more powdery, the eyeshadows. These feel more buttery, especially the metallic ones. They feel really buttery. They feel really nice, and they were really easy to blend and really easy to apply on the eyes. So yeah, I feel it's totally worth it. This one I believe was $60. I mean, you do get a bunch of shades in here. You get 22 eyeshadows, which is pretty worth it. I feel like for $60, because yeah, I believe it was just $60 that I paid for it. In her other palette around 40 something dollars, but you do get less shadows with it. This one you're getting metallics, so I feel that it's worth it. Yeah, I think you can still find it on Sephora or Kat Von D's website. But yeah, if you guys wanna know how to achieve this look, just please keep watching. Hi guys, so first I primed my eyes, which I didn't show it in here because I mean we'll prime our eyes. Then I went in with Fringe, which is a peach kind of color, peach nude. It reminds me a lot of Makeup Geek. I usually grab any kind of brush, it's just to conceal that part of my eye and to have an even color for it. Then I'm gonna go in with Silk from the metal Kat Von D palette, the new one that I'm reviewing this video about too. And I'm just gonna blend that in from the outer part of my eye to the crease, and I'm just gonna blend that in, yeah. With a natural hair brush. Then I'm gonna go in with Bolt, which is one of her metallic shades eyeshadows from this palette. It's the purple one. It's like a purplish, but it's metallic. And I always like to spray my eyeshadows within the brush with any kind of Fix Plus or face mist, just to make it more intense, and that helps out. It was good, the pigmentation, but I wanted it really intense, so I decided to spray it a little more. And then I just was putting it from the outer, just making it like I wanted to make like a sandwich, and go in later with Tinsel, which is this greenish, olive greenish silver metal color. I also sprayed it with Fix Plus, so I just kind of did a sandwich to it. And then after that I decided to go in again with Silk and just blend all the harsh lines, because I wanted to blend it with the other eyeshadows. So I was just going back and forth from the outer part of my eye to the crease, just blending all the way. Then I decided to go in with Ribbon with a more stiffer brush, and I was just in the outer part of my eye. And I also went in with Jet, which is this black color, but I was putting Ribbon, which is this dark purple. It's the darkest purple on the palette that you'll see. And then I went in with Jet, which is the blackish shade in this palette, and I really like her black ones because they're very pigmented. And I just used the same brush because it's a little more stiff, and I just kind of used the natural hair brush just to blend a little bit everything around it. I did use a bone, I used a brow bone color, which was Bone, and I just blend that in, but I didn't show in the video. Then I decided to use my Tarte's gel liner in the black shade, and I was having a really difficult time trying to do a wing. At first I did it and it was horrible, so I decided to like clean my eye and do it all over again. The good thing that makeup, you can always take it off and try everything again. So that's what I did, and I wasn't too happy about my eyeliner this particular day. I was kind of mad at it, but it didn't look as bad, so I just let it go for a day. Then I went in with my Photo Finish primer from Smashbox. I have this little sample, so I always use it. And then I went in with my EX foundation. It's in the shade, I believe it's 100. At least that's the lightest shade that I could find on the website, so I just put it all over my face like little dots. And then I just dab it with my beauty blender, with my damp beauty blender. I was just dabbing all over my face. Then I went in with my Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I don't remember the shade. I think it's Fair. I think that's the color of the shade. The shade. And then I blend that in with my beauty blender all over again. I just put it on the bridge of my nose and under my eyes. And then I went in with my RCMA No Color powder. I just, with my beauty blender, I just put some under my eyes to bake a little bit. And then I went in with my bronzer, which is the Butter Bronzer, the shade Bronzer from Physicians Formula. So I was kind of being I was being really messy with it because I was gonna bake underneath that contour too, so I can make it a little more sharp. Then I decided to grab more powder, and that's when I decided to make it a little more sharp, so I just put some of the powder to bake a little bit more under there and clean up all any like messiness that I did with that contour. Then I went in with my palette Love Flush. This is a palette from Too Faced. They came out with this palette in springtime, I believe. It has many blushes. It has different kind of blushes, and I decided to use this time Love Hangover. So I just put that on my cheeks, and then I decided to clean up all the powder that I put, and I use the eyeliner from Essence. It's a long-lasting eye pencil in the shade Black Fever, just to tighten my waterline, my top waterline. And then I went in with the pencil brush and just kind of went in with all the eyeshadows that I used for the top part of my eyes, just for the lower part of my eyes, lower lash. But I really don't like putting that much eyeshadow in there because I'm kind of afraid that I'm gonna poke my eye with that brush. Then I went in with some mascara. I used the Butter London Mascara Icon Last. It's a mega volume lacquer mascara, and I decided then to use on my waterline my Urban Decay 24/7 and the shade Vice. It's a purple shade. And then at the end I was gonna do a red lipstick, but I decided to not to because I didn't like how it looked. So I just lined my lips with Vice and then went in with my Sweet Cream Matte Liquid Lipstick from Jordana in the color Enchanted Goddess, which is this matte liquid lipstick in purple. And this is the look. What do you guys think? Thank you for watching, and if you guys like my video and my review, I know it's not always the best reviews that I do, but I just like work with whatever I have. I just wanted to show you guys like my opinion and how they look and how to achieve this look. So please, if